with the dual barrettes this time. One towards ramp. The other one into A. And a fast move from Astralis talent out on the A side. Baldy is aware, ready to take them down. Dual Berettas up for a double. And the dualies are still a pistol. That has so much to it on the CD side mainly. And Valdi is showing us that this time as well. A triple at the start of the round. And Inters to come in from behind for the kills were from dual Berettas. Webster's is very inconsistent. Been an inconsistent team, so we'll have to see. They're by no means a bad team, but just haven't had the best of scores like they did. The prospects, of course, they were called before, and now it's TSM that is being called the prospects, but it's also Astralis talent with a mister that is finding himself a knife kill. This round looked like it was almost over, so I was just talking over it, but then a knife kill came through. Mister still creating a chance for himself, but Jax is waiting and will blow him off. Good kill found TSM. As Modo did not pay too much attention, but knew that they were walking down the secret. So now the double peek that comes in. Cypher around the corner that could line up too as well. A complete massacre unfolding here on the down B side. And you've taken so many good entries if you're Australian talent where you found a double entry in total, but you're still completely getting broken apart. Bones broken, round lost, clock is the final piece that is remaining. And with a second in the round, there might still be a chance, but he has to pick up the bomb and make some impossible things happen. Doesn't seem like that will be possible unless he gets all the way towards the A side. Bomb will go down, Valdi runs up. Letter being used and kill been found. TSM. And 3-on-2, that B side already going. Running out, Modo. Aware with the op. Shots cured down. Tries to look in for another. The Tech 9 will be making noise. He will be falling down. Inters around the corner. Yibun that finds him. 2 kills are lined up for Astralis talent. 3 plays to fight against more. Just Cypher in a good position now. Of course, he needed the frag in the early start of the round. This time is called to the occasion, but unsuccessful. Still, the retake looks doable. This molly might be enough to take down Jibun. He has to run through the smoke now. Has to get out. Jax is going to know. Will he have time? I think he does. Jax has just done it. A 1-on-2 to keep TSM. So, I think it does a lot. Getting so damn close to win a round. And then still losing in a 1-on-2. That must feel devastating. This time getting yourself the entry. With a double trade back to leave you not in an advantageous position, but in a disadvantageous position. Making it worse than it was when you started the round. Jax running in for another. I'll leave him on 35. Swing around the corner. Mister. Down to low piece of health. And a rotation is coming down. Almost starting to move in. The push here as well for Cypher. Two opener taken. Jax will add another one to the tally. Because this is all on the back of just one loss for TSM that caused them economy troubles, that forced them to go for a force buy, then another force buy, and now an eco. That's just off of one round, or off of 2 rather. They're starting to fall into a weirder pattern. Around the corner, Kerr starts leaning in. Kerr is gonna get taken down. Valdi adding another one to the tally. More and more waves to save this MP. Scanning out there alive, so Mono will have it. Or go back to lobby, but that's where Cypher is currently having so much intel about. He's gonna line up a few. He's actually only getting away with a little bit of damage, so this could become a little dicey because Cypher was everything they had. And now the heaven flank on top of Jax is starting to come in. He might not be allowed to hold on to their site. He's slowly starting to be pushed. Jax, will he be aware? He won't, but still finds himself at least one. All was on Cypher's hands there. The round was on Cypher's hands, and with him falling, the chances of them winning it starting to slim little by little, but still. Valdi holding on. Runs in. Into the site now. HUD control is his. The flash on top of Angie. Angie still hiding. Molly tickling him down. The time is also ticking. And she will still get taken down. Valdi taps the bomb. The hold from Modo is there. The ult that he saved earlier now used to his advantage to hold on and pick up the round. TSM to successfully find the retake. Astralis speak of another round. Smokes, of course, towards outside thrown once more. This volley. A little bit awkward for Modo. creating himself some space and actually finding the opener. Sure will fall. That's been a 5-on-4 taken. Now you gotta push somewhere else. And with a boost and Inter's up close, this is a ramp on paper on lockdown. Inter's one and done position for him. Bomb gets dropped, and if he gets out, it's not a one and done. It's a round for TSM. Look at Valdi getting initiated. Who expects a second player to be on the boost? No one from Astralis Klauda, apparently. Been initiated economy-wise. Maybe you can buy once, but losing that round, they are up to 9 for TSM before you get yourself a full buy, so it will be an awkward position. How will Astralis Klauda deal with this situation? You got a flank in Croc, but once he gets dealt with, there is nothing else than just this push, and Cypher will turn out a pure brilliant nade. All softened up nicely to get those one tap with the M4 going, or just spraying in general. Long range, even then, they're getting peppered down. First kill will be found. Inters has arrived too. And Modo, speaking of him, of course, so there with the AWP to hold on the recon of the team. The big green, and now just Enshi getting naded, getting toyed with. He has the bomb, moves up to A. There will be a fall that's gonna achieve him with open arms though. This bomb will go down, Valdi will hear it. Blend still required, and Valdi could have tried to deny. We're starting to move a little closer. Inch by inch, creeping in. We 1 minute left on the clock. Still a hold is there. This missed shot, but Jack still in a good off angle. Won't be aware. Play is coming. It will be now, Mister. Taken down from behind Valdi. So he's going to start walking up. Missed shot from Jaboon will make Modo get initiated with the AWP. And once the opponent misses, of course Modo is going to hit. Modo is aware. Modo will take 3 in this round to claim it. TSM up to double digits. They do not seem to stop. Does not seem to end just yet. Maneuver their way around with, or at least anti-strat on against the TSM. So they will go with what they can do themselves, and TSM will have a lot of experience with their players combined to play this map to perfection. A lot scrambled in this round at least, and once no duels are going your way, that's becoming a problem. It really is. Looks like the win will be here for Astralis Klauda. At least 6 will be lined up. Cypher just left alone. Roundsman will come in. A flawless one for Astralis Klauda. Any activities towards a win. This pistol definitely wasn't the best. TSM getting picked up in every single duel, but of course once they get the rifles going, maybe they'll win those fights, and then the one-on-one play will be able to work out, but they're definitely going to have to play together. And that's something that's pretty much easier said than done on Nuke. Very tight spaces you're going to be working your way against. Maybe Jax to step up, right? I think Modo and Cypher can both be the main heroes. Jax can sometimes step up as well. So you've got a really a 5-man roster that can frag. It only makes it better in my eyes. Inters will fall. 5-on-2 has been created. Valdi still running in. The M4A1S making Mouz, making moves, and finding themselves or himself a double. Modo will fall. Jaboon will get the opener. Sure. Double for him. A start for Astralis Klauda they've hoped for. So the round win once more. Coming through. Time is running out, and that will be the final blow. 14-9. Good start here of goals for Astralis, telling at least for a small comeback. And the opener frag lined up. There's no better spot set, but at least the player and is aware in the name of Kerr opens up the door this time as well, and it's now going to start jumping. They control Modo. Wins the fight against Jaboon. That's the upper once again fallen. The youngster here for Astralis talent, unable to do too much against Modo a few times now already with the op. Need to be more aware. That opener with the AWP is definitely required. Multiple occasions. This is a good little push, of course, from heaven. One-way smoke now thrown. Valdi. Is he aware of his bottom? Is he aware of the player being down under him? Was good for one. Fall in the process, but Modo is down in B when the bomb is A. He tried to make the heroic flank. Ooh, and now is the bomb also tapping it, but also sticking, and that might be his death. He's gonna get the bomb plant closest to the door. Modo is now aware it can still be going places, but Anshi will stop him. So finally, 14-10. TSM that have got their final lifeline in terms of economy, pushing fast into A. The nades are good. They will stop them at least for now. Mister and Croc both getting the openers. Will this be enough? Valdi double trade, but still the advantageous position for Astralis talent to be in. And keep reminding yourself, of course, that even though things are looking very good for TSM, this might not still be the final round that we play. Or the final map that we play, rather. Because this is still possible to go to a third. And mainly if Cypher doesn't hit those shots. Valdi still on the site, needs to have a 4K lined up. An ace clutch was needed. Running away. These pistols are all swarming them down. 1 minute left on the clock. Inter's good tap. And she will fall. Mister still. He might even fall. This is still incredibly hard to deal with. Valdi. Oh no. Is it all just falling apart? There's only 1 minute left. And TSM have just taken the site. Okay, Modo falls there. The bomb will drop with it as well. TSM can still get the bomb planted. Cypher spray down. Once more Astralis talent dropping the bomb. This could have been twice a plan and twice a chance to win the round. And Jaxter will just have to plant in the open. No chance otherwise. Sure, squeaking in. Takes down Valdi. Jax is now known as well uncomfortable with a deagle. Falling down close for comfort, but definitely trying to end it here, but in the end, still Astralis still trying to fight back. Cypher around the corner, checking for Mister. 1-for-1 trade, and Croc is out in the open. That might become his demise. He will fall. Getting diminished out around. Valdi still flanking. And she is aware. Timing is definitely a key here. Inters, walking out at the exact possible time that Anshi isn't clearing. And now Inter's on the side. Anshi will say bye-bye to you. He falls away. Just 1 kill remaining for TSM to get themselves a match point to go into the playoffs. Off the play-in. Jaboon walking up. Wing coming soon. Gilbert's out. And Valdi will claim it. Time that is slowly ticking. No smoke thrown yet, Jaboon. Watching down as well. This one-way smoke will be thrown. Jaboon still waits in. Traded out by Valdi. On the A side, they will go. Crook clutching the flesh. 1-for-1 trade needed, and Valdi will do so. Dropping down just to get a safe plant. Anshi once again flanking. The spin. A few times this has happened. Modo is watching, but now just Modo remaining. The op. Seeing as Anshi falls down and he collects the kill. A 1-on-2 for Modo out of nowhere. He wins the round. Out of nowhere, TSM to find it. I can't believe it. Modo.